daring heists and dramatic police chases. But have you ever heard about the day Hollywood became a battlefield? Not on the silver screen, but in real life? This is the story of two men who turned a quiet morning into a war zone, and the city that would never be the same. On February 28, 1997, Los Angeles was rocked by an event that would change law enforcement forever. Two men, Larry Phillips Jr. and Emil Matasareanu, armed to the teeth and armored like soldiers, stormed a Bank of America in North Hollywood. These were not desperate amateurs. They were meticulous, calculating, and ruthless, having spent months planning every detail of their assault. Phillips and Matasareanu were no strangers to violence. Their criminal history was a trail of armed robberies and shootouts. This time they wore homemade body armor from head to toe and carried fully automatic rifles, AK-47S and HK-91, and even a modified AR-15. They were ready for war, far outgunning the LAPD, who arrived with only pistols and shotguns. The robbery quickly spiraled out of control. As police surrounded the bank, the gunmen opened fire, unleashing a barrage of over 1,100 rounds in a relentless firefight. The sound of gunfire echoed through the streets, shattering the morning calm. Officers' pistols and shotguns bounced off the robbers' armor like pebbles. The police were outmatched, forced to take cover behind cars and scramble for better weapons. The robbers moved with chilling confidence, their faces hidden behind masks, their eyes cold and determined. For nearly 45 minutes, chaos ruled the streets. Civilians ducked for cover, officers dashed to nearby gun shops to borrow high-powered rifles, and the world watched in disbelief as the standoff played out live on TV. The city was paralyzed, every second stretching into eternity. The shootout was unlike anything Los Angeles had ever seen. The robbers tried to escape, exchanging gunfire with police at every turn, but their rampage was coming to an end. The LAPD, desperate and outgunned, coordinated with SWAT teams, their radios crackling with urgent commands. In the end, both suspects died in the street, their bodies riddled with bullets. Miraculously, no civilians were killed, but 20 people, including officers and bystanders, were injured in the crossfire. The aftermath was a scene of devastation: shattered glass, spent shell casings, and the acrid smell of gunpowder lingering in the air. The Hollywood shootout forced police departments nationwide to rethink their tactics and equipment. The LAPD was criticized for being outgunned, and the incident led to sweeping changes. Patrol officers were soon equipped with high-powered rifles, improved body armor, and new training for active shooter situations. The lessons learned in those 44 minutes would echo across the country. The legacy of that day lives on, a stark reminder that sometimes reality is more intense, more unpredictable, and more unforgettable than anything Hollywood could ever imagine. In the noir shadows of Los Angeles, the echoes of that gunfire still linger, a warning and a lesson for generations to come.